Hello, welcome to day 28 of the Pilates challenge, or whenever you're getting to this class, welcome. We're going to use a block, or if you don't have a block, no equipment necessary. You could always use a book instead as well. Let's begin on our hands and knees for this full body flow. Find a long position, long. Visualize creating even more space between each vertebra. Inhale, breath here. See where you feel the breath. Observe your breath in. And observe your breath out. Notice if your shoulders are moving a lot. Try to see if you can get more rib cage expansion versus your shoulders moving up towards your ears. With your exhale, feel your ribs wrapping in. Feel your abdominal wall lifting away from the mat. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, breath out. With your next inhale, feel your scapula glide towards each other. So retraction through your scapula. And exhale, protract. So spread your upper back really wide. Inhale, let them glide towards each other, getting this movement of the shoulder blades. Exhale, press. Let's isolate the scapula 2 more times. It's okay if your ribs, if your chest melt down, and then you'll feel your chest, your ribs lift away. 1 more. Now keep a little bit of protraction between your shoulder blades. Tuck your toes, hover your knees. Inhale, right back down. Exhale, gather through your ribs, gather through your abdominals, and lift. Keep going. Can you find your serratus muscle? That's really going to help connect your arms to your core, get you out of your traps, and feel more stable and supported through your scapula. Let's do 1 more. Hold this hover through your knees. Breathe in, keep the length, tail to crown. Breathe out, ribs wrap in. Inhale, breath here. We're gonna stay for 3, for 2. Really good job feeling the quads come on for 1. Lower down. Good, now if you have a block, or your book, bring that in between your thighs. Let's see the difference we feel with a little bit more inner thigh adductor connection. Okay, so hands to your mat, tuck your toes, use your exhale breath here to hover your knees. Gently press into your block and breathe it right back down. Exhale, press, lift, hover, and release. Keep going, see if you feel more core connection, maybe a little bit less quads, a little bit more through the inner thighs. Exhale, lift. For 3, pressing through each fingertip. Really think of pressing through your index finger, especially if you're someone who struggles with wrist pain. You need to learn how to really activate through the fingers and find more serratus. Lift. And lower. Let's hold this one, hold this hover, squeezing into your block. Think 50% contraction. 5, 4, exhale, inhale, 2, and 1. Let that go. Keep your block where it is. Give your wrists a roll. Make sure you are moving through the wrist joint instead of just bending your fingers. That can make it seem like your wrists are moving a lot, but really it's your fingers instead. Let's do that in the opposite direction. We're going to demand a little bit more through the wrists to the shoulders here. Hands back down, quadruped, tuck your toes, hover your knees. Lift your hips on up so that you're in this pike position, this down dog position. Now we're going to flow forward to a plank position. So lift your heels, roll your heels over your toes, lengthen the crown of your head. Breathe in. Use your exhale to ripple back and up. Yawn through your hamstrings. Inhaling it forward, serratus, armpit connection. And exhaling it back, spine waving. 2. We're going to hold our final plank position. Exhale. Keep pressing into your block or your book. Hold it here. Feel your entire body warm, alive, and connected. So every cell in your body, let it be active, let it be present, let it be alive. Stay for 5. Breathing 4. Abdominals, ribs lifting away from your mat. Rib hip connection. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower your knees down. So you're in a modified plank. We're not resting just yet. We're going to lower down. I need to adjust your block. We're going to lower down for 3, 2, 1. Modified push-up. Exhale right back up. Lower down 3, 2, 1, and exhale to lift. Let's do that 3 more times. And press. Lower 3, 2, 1, and press. Last one. Powerful through the chest wall, through the abdominal wall. Remove your block, glide your hips back, find a child's pose, a shell stretch. You can flip your palms. You can really feel this compression through your abdomen and breathe into the back of your rib cage. And then ripple back up. Head comes up. Last. Come on up to stand on your shins, not to stand. Come on up to stand on your shins. Breathe in, press down through your shins. Bring your hands to your forehead. Use your inhale to hinge back, so it's a hip hinge, your spine is staying long. Exhale to lift it forward. Inhale back, exhale up. We're gonna add a rotation on in 3, but feel this wonderful length through your glutes as you lower, and then this gather and lift, this space through the back of your pelvis, space through your tailbone. This time, inhale, hinge back. Exhale, gather and lift, and rotate to the left. Breathe it back through center, lower, and same side. Feel your ribs gliding. Exhale up. It's okay if your right hip sneaks ahead a little bit, your pelvis and your spine. They like to rotate together, but let's keep this through the rib cage as much as possible. Let's do 1 more. Center, and now let's do 5 to the right. Hinge back and exhale to lift. The weight should not be all on your knees, but you should think of distributing the weight throughout your shins. Gliding back, press the top of your foot down. Good length, lots of work through the glutes, the hamstrings, but warming up our rotation pattern. 2. 1 more. Swing your legs around, find a seat. Bring your block in between your thighs. Sit up nice and tall on your sit bones. Reach your arms out in front of you. We're moving into our half roll back exercise, rating our pelvis, mobilizing on stable femurs. So keep your leg bones where they are. Breathe in. Exhale, C curve, round through your lumbar spine, hollow out through your front body. And inhale, lift it right back up. Let's start with that. Exhale, scoop it back. Inhale, back up. So you're on your sit bones, pressing into your block or book, or just squeezing your thighs together, and then you round back. You're increasing the curvature, especially through that low spine. That's where I really want you to feel it, because I feel like most people aren't getting that low spine moving, and that's where we really find those lower abdominals. Lift back up, make sure your shoulders are not starting to clench up towards your ears, and lift. Let's do 2. Can be nice to have something soft under you for this one if you have any tailbone pain, or a stability ball also behind your low back that you're pressing into if you have any tailbone pain. Okay, let's hold this one back. Can you scoop, scoop, scoop more through your low back? Inhale, breath here. And now exhale, reach your arms overhead. Inhale, arms come right back out. And exhale. Keep your neck long. Keep your gaze straight ahead. Exhale, lift. As you float your arms up, you can find more of a press into your block. Let's do that for 3. Keep your feet soft, keep your glutes soft. 2, really good job. Keep your ribs wrapping down. Let's hold this for the inhale. And exhale, round over your legs. You can ditch your block for a moment. Rest over your thighs. Inhale, breath here. And lengthen back up. Tail to crown. Now hold your block. If you're using it, reach it out in front of you. Find your C curve, round back. Use your exhale, rotate left. Inhale through center. We're going to go to the same side. Exhale to rotate. When we rotate, we get this contralateral oblique pattern. So we get the internal obliques working on one side and we get the external obliques working on the other side. So see if you can feel that wrap on both sides of your waist. Let's do 2 more to the left. Flexion and rotation through the spine. Exhale. Center, let's go right. Exhale, make sure you're not losing that low back curve. Lengthen it or return through center and rotate. We have 2 more in this direction. Last one, invite a little bit more rotation. Center, inhale, hold. Exhale, round over your legs. Rest, breathe. Soften. Take a little bit of time to transition between the exercises to let the tension go. Okay, we're going to come down onto our back. If you're using your block, let's keep using it. Block comes in between your knees, in between your thighs. Hands come behind your head. Let's start with a simple ab prep. Inhale here, exhale, ab curl up. Lower down and lift. Your pelvis can stay in its neutral position now. So hip bones, pubic bone on one plane. And then as we add on with tabletop legs, you can move towards your imprint. Let's do 3 more here. If this feels like a good, stable, strong position, if your lower abdominals are already feeling quite worked, you can stay here. Lower and lift. If you'd like to add on, you can imprint. Bring both legs on up so knees are stacked over your hips. Hands come behind your head, supporting the weight of your head. Same thing. Exhale to curl. Inhale to lower. So we're really getting this nice thoracic flexion. We're feeling the way our abdominals move our spine up against gravity. You can press into your block for more support. Elbows can widen as you come down. Elbows can narrow slightly as you lift up. And that helps with this movement through the rib cage so that the ribs can expand on your inhale and wrap in on your exhale. 3. Lower and lift for 2. Try to keep your legs steady, your pelvis steady. Good. Lower down, reach your arms down next to you. Your hands can press into your mat for support. Now tap your toes down, so your legs, you're just moving from your hip joint, and exhale, knees right back over your hips. Lower and lift. Now, if this feels like when your toes tap down, if you can't help but arch through your low back, moving your pelvis into that anterior tilt, then you can make it really small. You can just move your legs a little bit further away from you and then right back, knees over hips. You can play around with that, gaining awareness, building that proprioception. Where is my body? What's happening? If you're able to hold your imprint, tap your toes and exhale to lift. Tap your toes and exhale to lift. It can be a lot. If you want more, hands can come behind your head and then you can keep going with your toe taps. If I'm holding the flexion, I'm gonna make it smaller to make sure I'm staying really, really stable through my pelvis. 4. tons of lower abs. 3. Hip flexors, they're a part of it, but they're not the star. 1 more. Okay, rest, take a breath, drop your knees side to side. Do that again. And then we're gonna set up in our imprint, block back between our thighs. We're gonna bring a little bit of rotation in. So block goes between your thighs. Make sure you have enough room to stretch your arms out east to west. Press your hands into the ground to help you feel supported. Now you're gonna let your legs, your pelvis fall towards the left. So your right PSIS, your right hip, the right side of your pelvis, your right butt cheek, you tracking, will lift. Breathe it back through center. Let's go the other way. So only go as far as you feel like you can control it. I like to exhale to draw my legs back through center and inhale to find that rotation. So we're getting rotation through the pelvis, rotation through the low spine. We're doing the opposite of what I just told you to do. I want you to keep your pelvis really level. Now we're starting to find some movement side to side. Your hands can press into the mat as much as you need. Breathe it right. Breathe it left. Keep going. If you want to add on, okay, the next time you rotate left, your legs can extend. So you can extend through your knee joint. Your legs are pressing on this diagonal, and then fold your knees, bring your hips back through center, and switch sides. Center. Now I'm exhaling to reach, and I'm inhaling back through center with that long lever. It feels more supportive for me now to exhale as I send my legs away from me. Let's do 2 more either side, feeling the work through our abdominals, but also feeling this nice massage through the low back. This nice bit of movement through the low back. Center. Last one. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Breathe into your belly. Okay, grab your block, stretch your legs long, reach your arms overhead, only as far as you can keep your ribs heavy into your mat. Breathe in, we're moving into our roll-up exercise, block reaches, head nods, gaze travels down the ceiling, exhale to peel, roll up. You can bend your knees, round over your legs, inhale, tall spine, tail to crown, and exhale, roll down. So your low spine will land, the mid spine, your neck, your head. Breathe in, arms reach, use your exhale. It's going to be physiologically easier to come up with your exhale with all of that support. Inhale, come on back up. And exhale, peel, roll down. Your heels can dig into your mat. Ripple up, wave like through your spine, soft shoulders, length through your hamstrings, and keep going. If you want more challenge, you can bend your knees here. You'll have more weight. You'll have less counterweight. Inhale and exhale. If you need to use some momentum with that one, feel free. We're going to do 3 more. It's a 4-part breath or a 2-breath movement pattern. So we exhale to come up. We exhale to go down. For 2. And 1. Nice. Stretch your legs out in front of you. I'm going to turn towards you. If you need to bend your knees, your legs can be wider than your shoulders here. We're just gonna do a little bit more rotation. Reach your arms out in front of you. Block if you're using it. Inhale, breath here. Make sure you are up on your sit bones. Ugh, got hair in my eyes, sorry. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate right. Keep exhaling, keep rotating right for 2, for 1. Through center and exhale, rotate left. So the same rotation pattern we practiced a couple times. We exhale, rotate, and center. Do that again. So it's a 3-part exhale. 3, a little bit further for 2, furthest for 1, and left. Good. Now let's rotate to the right. Let's start to fold forward in our rotation. So flexion and rotation. Lengthen it back up. Rotate through center and left. So it's a variation of our saw. Inhale to fold and reach. Lengthen up and do that one more time either side. Trying to keep both sit bones grounded as best as possible. Bend your knees as much as you need. And coming all the way up. Now we're going to bring our rotation pattern to a standing series, a standing lunge series. So the block is optional if you want to use the block. It gives us a little bit more range of motion. And it also is a less stable surface probably. Maybe not your entire foot fits on it, and there's just more of a risk with the balance. So see if that's right for you today. I'm going to begin by stepping my left foot onto the block, hands on my pelvis. I'm simply stepping back into a lunge and stepping forward. So that's what I'm starting with, a lunge pattern. If my balance is already a little bit tricky. Inhale back, exhale to lift. If you want to target the glute more, find more of a hinge, more of a tailbone long behind you. And if not, you can go straight up and down. You'll feel a little bit more quadricep. Glide it back. Glide it forward. And we're going to keep adding layers on. For 3. For 2. Now you can stay with this movement pattern. Or the next time you step forward, your right knee can come up to hip height. Point through your toes. Step it back. Your knee can come all the way down. It can come part way down. Keep your gaze somewhere steady. I don't even know if I'll be following along for this next part today because my balance is not super great today. I didn't sleep that well last night, which everything affects our balance, right? Everything is connected, so a night of bad sleep can definitely leave your balance feeling a little off. If you feel comfy with this, if you feel like you want to add on to the next level, inhale it back, exhale, knee to hip height, hands come to your forehead and rotate towards your floating leg. Inhale back through center, carefully step it back, hinge, lunge down, and exhale it forward. Let's see if we can do that 5 more times. Lower body mobility and stability. So you want to send your knee out over the center of your toes. Then you want to keep both hip bones facing straight ahead as you rotate your torso, as you rotate your spine on this vertical axis for 3. Pressing evenly through your whole left foot, or as much of your foot is on your block. Good, 2. Last one. Carefully step off your block. Shake it out. Do what you need to do to prepare for the other side. So we'll go right into it. Right foot will step onto the block. Left foot will step back. Find your lunge and step it forward. Okay, so tail grows long behind you. Footprint grounds down into your block. Pelvis feels strong, support it, steady your whole body, feeling really connected. Breath and movement. Think breath, then movement. To feel supported from the inside out. 3, and then option to keep challenging your balance a little bit more step by step. This time, inhale back. If you want, you can step, float your left knee up to hip height, point through your toes for some coordination. Glide it back and lift it on up. Good. Keep breathing. Stay focused. Find some flow to this movement pattern. Trust your body. Trust your lower body. Feel the way your core, your balance comes from your center. So this hugging in and up through your abdominals. Hip bones staying level. If you want, with this exhale, hover your left leg, hands to forehead, and rotate. Breathe it back. Breathe it forward. If you want that rotation pattern without the balance, you can step forward, keep your toes down, and rotate. I think that is really the better option for me today. We have 3 more. Accepting and working with your body as it shows up, not expecting every day to be the same. Nicely done. Let that go, step off your block. Shake it out. Come back down, we're gonna end grounded down on our mat. My mat is sneaking back on me. Coming onto your right side, stack your legs on top of each other. This is one of my favorite movements. Stay with me. Come all the way down, actually onto your right side. Get your right arm out of the way. Bring your right hand to the left side of your waist, so across your body onto your rib cage, just out of the way. Now your ear can come down, or you can keep your head level in space. It's your left arm that's going to be the star of this show. So breathe in, prepare. Use your exhale to press through your left hand. Use your tricep, use your serratus, use your shoulder, and then simply lower back down. I like to think like I'm listening to the soil, to the earth, to the ground underneath me. And then exhale, press, press, press. If that's too challenging, your opposite arm can help you lift up. Glide it down with your inhale breath and exhale. Extend through your elbow. Let's do 4 more and then we'll add some rotation on. I like to use my right hand as well to feel that serratus muscle that I keep talking about. So feel the muscles underneath your hand. That can really help them engage as well for 2. 1 more. The chest wall is doing a lot of work here as well. Press up. This time, right hand comes to your mat. Find a little baby extension. Lift through your sternum. Right hand sneaks back around to your side waist. Lower it down. Exhale, press. Inhale to find your extension. Exhale to lower. Inhale, pause. And press, press, press back up. Let's do 3 more with this beautiful rotation and extension. It feels so good. For 2, lift wide through your collarbones. We're gonna hold the last one and move through a cat-cow pattern in the spine. Right hand comes down. Feel this rotation. Your low spine is quite steady. The rotation is really coming from your mid-back. extend, and now flex. It can be really, really small. A baby cat-cow. Extend your spine and flex your spine. Okay, flip yourself around. Simply find the other side. Let's balance it out. And then we're all done this full body flow. So get your left arm out of the way, plant through your right hand, stack your legs, inhale, breath here, and exhale, press. Tricep is the star of the show. Serratus is a co-star. I love the serratus. I think we'll do a serratus focused class in the next few days. Lower down with so much control, like you're trying to listen to the earth, the soil, to what's happening under there, and then press back on up. Exhale. Extend your elbow all the way without locking it out. Control, control, control. 2. Really good. Feel those muscles underneath your left hand. This time as you come up, your left hand can also come down and find this extension. And then left arm sneaks out of the way. Give your right arm time to support you and lower it on down. Exhale up. Inhale to extend. Exhale to control the eccentric lowering. Inhale to pause and prepare and keep it going. Enjoy this movement. Let this movement feel good and nourishing even when it's hard work. 2 more. We're going to hold the last one and move those sticky spots, those cobwebs in the body. The left hand comes down to your mat. Extend and flex. Okay, so it's not all about your neck. Inhale, lift. That's why it can be really, really small. Round. Encourage movement in the spots that don't really want to move. Come all the way up to stand. We're going to end with our standing roll down. Breathe in. Feel this really efficient posture of shoulders over ribs, over hips. Wide breath in. And exhale, chin to chest, hands to your thighs, roll it forward and down, bend your knees as much as you need. Feel your breath pour through your back body. And exhale, lengthen it up. Take your time coming all the way up. Your head comes up very last. I hope you feel strong and connected throughout your entire body. Thank you for moving with me in this full body flow.